Now, I've heard rumors about Nintendo losing money. That might be true, a little bit, kind of. Actually, it was true 2 years ago. 2 years ago. It was true 2 years ago because the Wii U came out, and people thought the Wii U was going to do awesome. Well, Nintendo thought the Wii U was going to do awesome, and it turned out it didn't do as good as they thought it was. As well, grammar, as well as they thought it was going to do. And they lost a little bit of money on it, not too much that it's significant. It's just like the GameCube, I guess. Like, the GameCube came out, and actually it did pretty well. Nintendo just thought like it wasn't going to do well at all. Because it was like GameCube. It was just a cube. And true, it had three-dimensional characters and all that stuff. The N64 had that too, but it also had like the smallest. It introduced that 480 type graphics. That's what I was thinking. 480i type graphics, and it introduced that, and those graphics were awesome for the day. And Nintendo thought it wasn't gonna do that well, but it turns out it did pretty good. People still think it's a terrible system for some reason. All the best games came out on it. I don't know why, but so stupid they think of that. But I digress. It's kind of like the GameCube, and then the Wii came along and sold so good. Then the Wii U came along, bleh. So Nintendo actually thought the Wii U was going to do pretty good, and people never really caught on to it. There was never a big boom in buying it. And you gotta realize about it's not just about the quality of the system. It's also about the economy that's going into. When the Wii came in, it was 2006, 2007. That was the beginning of the recession. So 2006, actually, when people started buying them, it was actually it's pretty good. People started buying them, but after the recession, it's the aftermath of the recession, and Wii U came out, and it didn't do too good. So you just got to keep the economy in mind when you're releasing a console, not just like the console itself. It's also the economy that goes with it. When the GameCube came out, I remember 2001. The economy was pretty stable at the time, and N64 was pretty stable at the time. So those two were pretty stable. People bought them. People bought both of them. People bought a lot of N64s. People bought a lot of Wiis. People never got caught on to the Wii U, and that's kind of why people thought Nintendo was going downhill. But trust me, the Wii U is awesome. It has a lot of great options. It has a lot of great things going for it, but people never caught on to it. There are limited edition ones, and they have all this, just like for the Wii U, just like for the Wii, just like for the GameCube. They have all this limited edition stuff. And even for the N64, they have limited edition N64 stuff. But the Wii U just never caught on. People thought you're going downhill and they're going to go bankrupt, but they're really not. They're never. Even if they go down for years on end, it will take them 80 years to actually go bankrupt. So even if they just keep on making crappy, just make crap. Not saying the Wii U is crap, it's not. But if they just make nothing for the next 80 years, they can still stay afloat until that 80 years is over where they go bankrupt. Even if they keep that going, it's still the consoles. It's not in the games that's going bad. The games are doing pretty well, and it's just the console. It's just one console. It's not in the handheld market. See, when you think of Nintendo, you gotta think of handheld systems, console systems, and the actual games. And then you gotta split those games up into handheld, console, different, stuff, downloadable, DLC, all that stuff. And then they can still make money off that. So even if the console's doing bad, you still got a bunch of stuff to fall back on if you're Nintendo. So they're never gonna go bankrupt, probably. Yeah. So yeah, there are a lot of articles out there about Nintendo losing money, but I believe they're never gonna go bankrupt. So. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Dave out. If you have your own opinions, leave them down in the comments below. I'd like to see them. Peace.